This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school baseball on iTalk 106.7 FM and iTalk1067.com. Also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Octopus Car Wash, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Little Bluebird Studios, Comfort Fit Dentures, and Alberto's. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school baseball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Well, good evening, or rather good afternoon, and welcome to Snowflake High School. It's the Snowflake Lobos who are hosting the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets, and last Friday night, these two teams met up, and it was not a fun outing for the Snowflake faithful, because Snowflake had led throughout the game until the fifth inning, where Blue Ridge got a big 5-run fifth and ended up winning 8-6, upsetting this Snowflake team who came into that contest as the number one team in the East. Blue Ridge, the number 4 team at the time. Blue Ridge is one of those teams that has been unpredictable at times, and they are a team that can beat pretty much anybody on any given day. Gunnar Martinez was on the bump along with Timmy Barber. Barber got the win last week, and this Snowflake Lobo team, reeling from that loss, will be here to avenge today, to hopefully avenge that loss for the Snowflake faithful here today. And if you're a Blue Ridge Yellow Jacket fan, you would love to play spoiler. Time for our Ace Hardware key players of the game, brought to you by the Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, now with a 24/7 locksmith. Next time you're locked out of your car, just need a key made, their mobile unit will come to you. That's the Ace Hardware in Pinetop, Sholo, and Heber Overguard. As we take a look on the bump today for the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets, Danner Owens. Danner Owens will be throwing for the Jackets. Of course, he's going to be a big factor in today's game. And then Snowflake is throwing one of their 2 aces in Caden Cantrell today for the Snowflake Lobos. Cantrell has been very efficient, and we'll see how things work out for him today. Wind blowing out today, that'll be another factor and another key. We may get some Comfort Fit Dentures home runs here today as we start to see this wind continue to gust. We've seen gusts up over 20 miles an hour and expected. We had some forecasts saying that it may get up to 40 miles an hour before tonight's over. That's your Ace Hardware keys to the game, brought to you by the Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, now with a 24/7 locksmith. Next time you're locked out of your car, just need a key made. Their mobile unit will come to you. We've got our Northland Pioneer College first pitch when we return. Northland Pioneer College, don't forget, lowest tuition in the state of Arizona with credit hours as low as $40 per credit hour. Back with the opening pitch when we return. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school baseball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Well, we see Caden Cantrell taking his warm-up tosses on the mound here to get things started. Caden Cantrell come into the contest with a 1.40 ERA in 4 appearances this year. He's 3-1 on the season, and showing 4 games saved as well, but that must be part of his 4-1 record. Cantrell has thrown 25 innings. Caskey is the pitcher who was on the bump on Friday night, and Caskey had the win going through 4.5 innings. The Yellow Jackets able to take the lead late in that 5th inning. Leading things off for the Jackets will be Gunnar Martinez here today. And the kick in the deal from Cantrell is a called strike to Martinez. And we talked about Cantrell's efficiency. He's One of those players that can be very efficient. And this one, a breaking pitch that's in for a strike. And that one hung up a little high in this wind. He started that around the ear. Came back inside, but no balls, 2 strikes to Martinez. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He heads down to first. Throw down to first in time, and Martinez retired for the first out of the inning. It'll be a strikeout with the toss out. 2-3 on the card for the catcher today, Bevins, who's behind the dish, part of this Snowflake battery today. The sophomore, Bevan Matthews, makes a trip out to the mound here to talk things over. Wants to make sure that they've got their signals squared away here. Brings up John Peterson to the plate for the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. Good looking shot of him there. And a fastball swing and a miss for Peterson. One out, nobody on. Peterson on at the plate. It'll be Cody Wilkins on deck. Curveball in for a strike. And for those of you keeping track at home, that is 5 straight strikes from Cantrell. He's yet to throw anything out of the zone. And a called strike 3. Back that K up, and we got 2 gone here in the first. As the wind really starts to kick up here, we'll invite Daniel to come and take our canopy down. Wallace to the plate now, left-handed hitter for the Yellow Jackets. And a foul ball back behind us for another strike. I mentioned 5 straight. He's got 6 straight, make it 7 straight pitches in the zone. And the one that Martinez swung at was the only one that was out of the zone, but he was able to get a strike out of it. So he's thrown 7 straight strikes to start this game. Caden Cantrell, one of our Ace Hardware key players of the game here today. Wallace back in, the 0-1. This one misses outside. Hey, you might need to get some help because this is going to fly as soon as you attack him. Wallace back in, and the 1-1 is outside. Missed in the same spot. Cantrell. 2 up, 2 down. Cody Wallace at the plate. He's behind in the count to him now. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Or excuse me, foul back for strike 2. Interesting setup here for the 3A East Conference. We'll talk about that a little bit today, where these 3 teams, and 4 teams really. We'll talk about, there's a line drive to right, and it is just foul. That one was bending foul down the right field line, and unfortunately for Wallace, it got off of the, got just outside the chalk down the right field line. So a 2-2 count to Cody Wallace. The teams in the top tier of the East this year are Snowflake, Blue Ridge, Sholo, and Winslow. And a foul tip back to the catcher, and that is strike 3. 3 up, 3 down in the first for Cantrell and the Snowflake Lobos. We'll step away, bottom of the first next. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school baseball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Attention high school juniors and seniors. It's game time. Get ready to transform your life. Northland Pioneer College offers high school students the opportunity to earn college credit while in high school. Get ahead of the game. Complete college classes before you graduate. Visit npc.edu/advising to learn more. Northland Pioneer College. Expanding minds, transforming lives. Hungry for a win? Your stomach is always a winner at Aliberto's. Open daily 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., Aliberto's is the best place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner to satisfy your hunger for real fresh Mexican food. With locations in Shola, Wagon Wheel, Pine Top, Taylor, Heber, Eager, and Holbrook, they're ready to satisfy your hunger and help your stomach feel like a winner. Aliberto's, real, fresh Mexican food.
Well, we welcome you back here to what is turning into a dust bowl here at Snowflake High School. The wind really whipping around here, blowing out to center field here today. The flag ripping out there in center field. As we get set for the bottom of the first inning here, brought to you by Northland Pioneer College. Northland Pioneer College, lowest tuition in the state of Arizona. Credit hour starting at just $40 per credit hour. That's Northland Pioneer College. Leading things off for Snowflake will be Rhett Wingert, who on our broadcast is a perfect 5 for 5. As we've seen him in 2 contests now, he is yet to not get on base, yet to not get a hit. First pitch to him is a strike from Danner Owens, who's on the bump today for Blue Ridge. There's a drive to left field, and it's going to be foul just over the third baseman's head. So a couple of strikes to Rhett Wingert. Yeah, we want to say thanks to our crew here today. As Wingert digs back in, 0-2 in the count to him. Owens delivers, and this one's going to be a high fly ball out to left, shallow left field, and it's going to end up falling in for a Texas leaguer and another base hit for Rhett Wingert. My papers weren't blowing all over the place. I tell you what his batting average is. I got to tell you, he's got to be having himself a year. Try to get back to his average here in just a second. There it is, 610. Hitting 610 on the season. I'll tell you what, that's an impressive start to this season for Rhett Wingert. He's at first base now, no outs. There's the bunt, gets it down. Owens fields, throws to first, and the sacrifice bunt is delivered. Rhett Wingert moves up to second base as Jace LeSueur does his job. And is out number 1. Brevin Matthews now to the plate for the Lobos, with Wingert in scoring position there at first base. We have seen that in these top tier teams, Blue Ridge, Winslow, Sholo, and Snowflake, they are all fairly evenly matched, and we've seen games typically within 2 runs. And so every run is going to count. As the first pitch to Matthews misses upstairs. All those strikes to Matthews. The 1-0 downstairs and away. So a couple of balls to Matthews. Just trying to look up Owens this season. Owens has got a 4.12 ERA. And the first pitch, or excuse me, the 2-0 misses. Count goes 3-0 now to Brevin Matthews. Owens checks the runner back at second. Big lead there for Rhett Wingert. A called strike on the 3-0 pitch. See it here and see how that gets downstairs. For the first strike in this at-bat, there's a swing and a miss, and a foul ball rather. Back to the screen, a Mount Mobile Autoglass foul ball off the bat of Brevin Matthews will run the count full. So with 1 out, Rhett Wingert at second. Brevin Matthews at the plate. Payoff pitch coming up here for Owens. A peek back at second. And a line drive gets over the second baseman into right field. They're going to wave Wingert in. Wingert going to come in from second. He's able to score. And Wingert, the first run of the ball game for the Snowflake Lobos on the RBI single by Brevin Matthews. So Matthews gets the first RBI of the game, and the cleanup hitter, Caden Cantrell, steps up with one out and a runner at first. Cantrell hits this one, a shallow fly ball to center field, and it's actually just off the infield. And backing up to make the grab for out number 2 is the shortstop, Martinez. Gunnar Martinez able to camp under that one for out number 2. Brings up Caleb Lyman. Back to Danner Owens. He's given up 25 hits, 23 runs, only 10 of those earned. He's walked 10 this season and struck out 22. Strike call to Lyman. Upstairs, misses, so a ball and a strike to Lyman. Well, the good news for Snowflake fans is Cantrell had a 1-2-3 first, and Snowflake already plating a run here in this first inning, and we've seen 5. We're on our fifth hitter in the Snowflake lineup. This pitch misses upstairs, so 2 balls and a strike now to Lyman. Still looking for our Comfort Fit Dentures home run here today. It's a quick throw over to first. Back in time is Matthews. And Owens. And time is called as Owens was taking a couple of peeks over his right shoulder. And the hitter, Caleb Lyman, said, "That's too much time for me." The umpire gives him timeout. 2-1 pitch, swung under it. Couldn't catch up to the fastball. And the count goes even. 2-2 now to Lyman. On Friday, we hope to have some softball for you. If we can work out our internet issues. We like to share with you the Sholo Snowflake game. And a swing and a miss at the 2-2 offering. And that will retire the side as Snowflake will strand a runner at first base, but one across. They lead 1-0. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school baseball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
I got this. Don't take time out of your busy day. Let Mountain Mobile Auto Glass come to you. All our technicians are certified by the National Auto Glass Safety Council. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass will give you $50 cash, free movie passes, and free dinner.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Welcome back Live from Snowflake High School, this is 3A East High School Baseball presented by Sholo Ford. The Lobos with a 1-run lead as we go to the top of the second inning here. And the cleanup hitter for Blue Ridge will lead things off here in the second. And Cantrell's going to bounce the first pitch to him in the dirt. And back to the screen. Danner Owens hitting in the 4 spot today. Owens a .556 hitter. In 32 plate appearances. He's got 9 runs off 15 hits and 4 RBIs on the season. He's a kid that can go deep. We've seen him, we show him as a triple and 3 doubles on the season. And with this win, we might get our first Comfort Fit Dentures home run. But not with that swing there, as that's going to be fouled back for a Mountain Mobile Auto Gloss foul ball. So a ball and 2 strikes to Owens. At least that's what the scoreboard says. The 1-2 pitch is a breaking pitch that is fouled back for a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Throwing into this wind, we ought to see a lot of break on these pitches. I'm surprised we haven't seen more. And there's one, a breaking pitch, hit back up the middle, gets past the shortstop, and Owens is going to get a board on a base hit. So Owens will be at first base. First hit of the game for Blue Ridge. Yellow Jacket cleanup hitter getting things done. And that'll bring to the plate TJ Threadgill. Threadgill on the season hitting .455, 33 at-bats. First pitch to him is a called strike. In 33 at-bats, he's knocked in 10 runs, scored 10 runs rather, and off 15 hits, and has 7 RBIs on the season. Throw over to try to get Owens, and he's back in time. Cantrell takes a peek over there. The pitch goes downstairs, and it's going to be a ball and gets behind Brevin Matthews, and that'll allow Danner Owens to move up to second on the pass ball. So Threadgill, who's playing first today for the Yellow Jackets, the ball and a strike back in the right side of that lineup. He shows bunt, ball hits the dirt, and we get a 2-1 count now on Threadgill. So we mentioned a lot of parity in the East. Snowflake in the #1 spot right now for the East, trying to hang on to that #1 spot. Here's a called strike on the outside edge to Threadgill on the 2-1 pitch. So the count will even to 2-2. So Snowflake has had, they were in the driver's seat until Friday. There's a curveball called strike for Threadgill. And that's out #1. I don't know if you can see the movement there, but you see Threadgill moving up out of the way, and right after he knows it. So a backwards K on the card for Threadgill, and out #1 brings up Brennan Bryant, the freshman phenom here at Blue Ridge. Bryant awarded one of our Deemer's glass-shattering hits of the game last week. Deemer's Glass in Lakeside, hands down the best place to call when you need quality glass at affordable prices. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN. Throw back to second, back in time is Owens in under the tag, as Cantrell tries to wheel back to him. So a ball, no strikes to Bryant. Came inside on him in the first pitch. Now fastball swung on. It's going to be a base hit. And around third rather comes Owens. And Owens will be able to get in easily on the play. On the hit by Brandon Bryant. And right now that one in the running for another Deemer's glass-shattering hit of the game for Bryant. He scored, had a 2 RBI double in their 5-run fifth that was able to give them the win, the Yellow Jackets the win over Snowflake in that upset victory. on Friday evening. So Bryant with the RBI single here will be at first base. Owens comes in to score on the play, and Timmy Barber, who recorded the win for Blue Ridge on Friday night, fouls this one back for a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball, and now takes a look at a strike, and he's behind in the count with 2 strikes. Cantrell, there's your hitter, Timmy Barber. The 0-2 pitch to him. Swung on, slapped foul down the left field line. A Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball for Barber. To stay alive here with 1 out and a runner at first. 1 across here for Blue Ridge. We're tied at 1 run apiece. Bryant with a 3-step lead there at first. And the curveball in for, do you call it a strike? Did that miss? That missed. I didn't see where it missed, but umpire said it must have stayed up a little too high. So ball, 2 strikes to Barber. And the 1-2 misses. No, catches the outside corner. Called strike 3. Barber left with the bat on his shoulder. And you see the nice job by Brevin Matthews framing that one for the umpire for out number 2. Dimitri Muncy now the DH, who is hitting for Herschel Gregg, who's playing in left field today for Blue Ridge, will step up to the plate. 2 outs, runner at first. 1-1 ball game. Pitch downstairs and a called strike. Muncy steps back in. And this one's going to be chopped towards the shortstop. He'll wait on it on the second hop, throws over to second, and retires Bryant on the fielder's choice for out number 3. 1 across, we're tied at 1. We go to the bottom of the second when we return. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school baseball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focused on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
Welcome back here to Snowflake High School. We're tied at 1 run apiece. And leading things off here in the bottom of the second for Snowflake is Easton Butler, who's hitting .393 on the season. And Owens to kick in the deal, and a high fastball swung on and chopped to second. Martinez has got it across the diamond. Big stretch at first base by Threadgill, and the out is recorded. Great looking play. That one in the running for our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game, brought to you by Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile. Beeler Orthodontics. And Martinez with a picture perfect play along with Threadgill on the stretch at first base. Nice looking play to get the first out of the inning for Blue Ridge. That brings up Rapier, and Rapier will take a look at one upstairs for ball 1. Garrett Rapier just 150 batting average. See if Owens can punch him out. We get a foul ball, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball down the left field line. So Rapier seeing the ball, which is a good sign for Snowflake fans as Rapier steps back in with a ball and a strike. Rapier on the season 23 plate appearances. Fastball stays high and inside for ball 2. And with those 23 plate appearances, he has scored 4 runs off 3 hits, only 2 RBIs. Both of his hits, incidentally, have been doubles. Or 2 of his 3 hits, I should say. Pitch misses downstairs and a swing and a miss for Rapier. So 2-2 count now to Rapier. Ryan Caskey is on deck. In the hole to be Brandon Frost. The 2-2 pitch is swung on, hit deep to right field in the gap in right center field, and that's going to fall in and roll towards the fence. And it's going to be another double for Garrett Rapier. Boy, when he hits the long ball. That'll be his 3rd double of the season. Garrett Rapier now at second base. Ryan Caskey will come up now for Snowflake. Caskey hitting .269 on the season. So Rapier at second, 1 out in the inning. First pitch to Caskey misses well inside. He has to back away. So ball, no strikes to Caskey. Owens checks the runner at second. Comes set at the belt. Here's the pitch. And a called strike on the outside corner. And that was a nice setup. Chases Caskey off the plate with the inside fastball, then comes back and hits the outside edge. And a ball and a strike now here to Ryan Caskey. Owens worked pretty deliberately as he takes a couple of peeks there at second base, and the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed on the inside fastball. So 2 strikes now on Caskey. And the shadow starting to creep in over the backstop here at first base as we see the runner at second, which is Garrett Rapier. Ball, 2 strikes, and a slap foul ball back to the screen. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Rapier headed over to third base, went to third on the play, but they'll send him back. You see him coming across the screen there. So the 1-2 count now as Owens checks Rapier back at second base. And the curveball is swung on and hit to first. Over to cover is Owens. First baseman Threadgill picks it up, throws to Owens, and Caskey is retired. 3-1 on the card for out number 2. But on the play, Garrett Rapier moves up to third base. So now Rapier just 90 feet away. And Rapier set with 2 outs. Brandon Frost to the plate. Frost on the season hitting .350 for the Lobos. And the inside pitch here to Frost misses. Brandon Frost on the season in 20 plate appearances. He's come across to score 8 times off 7 hits. He's also got 5 RBIs on the season. And he's looking at a nice juicy ribby down there at third base as he gets 2 pitches out of the zone to start this at bat. So he's way out in front of Owens right now. And the 2-0 pitch is outside. So the scoreboard says a 2-0 count, but I've got it 3-0 on my scorecard. I'm not sure which one's right, but we'll call it 3-0 for now. See if Frost has the green light here, and this one misses way outside. It was 3-0, and the walk is served up. So Owens now with runners at the corners and the top of the order back up. That was one that he wanted to get right there, because now you're facing the left-handed hitter, Rhett Wingert, who's hitting .610 on the season for Snowflake and is a a perfect 6 for 6 in his last 6 at-bats. Wingert digs in. The kick in the deal, and a line drive to left. Left fielder came in on it. It's going to be over his head. Into score comes Repair from third. They're going to wave Frost in, who's going to come around all the way from first base to score a run as well for the Yellow Jackets. So Rhett Wingert with the RBI double. See that one hitting out to the fence as that got over the left fielder's head, and you got to think that the wind had something to do with that. As Rhett Wingert takes advantage, ends up at second base with the 2 RBI double. Brings up Jace LeSueur for Snowflake. And he'll hit a high fly ball deep left field. Left fielder goes back to the fence. This ball is gone. A Comfort Fit Dentures home run for Jace LeSueur and the Snowflake Lobos. And there he is, Jace LeSueur, the Comfort Fit Dentures home run for the Snowflake Lobos. A 2-run homer. That ball went right over left fielder's head and out. There was no question about that one. Right from the time that it left the bat, that one was headed for the street. Brevin Matthews now will step up for Snowflake. And Owens in trouble here in the second as Snowflake plates 4 and goes up 5-1 here. First pitch misses to Matthews. The 1-0 is inside. Matthews snaps his feet back to get away from that one. And this is where you get your mettle tested for the young pitcher. Hard-throwing right-hander, Danner Owens. And the curveball stays high. So 3 balls, no strikes to Matthews. Matthews in his first plate appearance got the RBI single to score the first run of the game for Snowflake. And the 3-0 misses upstairs, and Matthews is aboard on a walk. So Matthews will go to first. Caden Cantrell set to step up here for Snowflake. Cantrell popped up to short in his last plate appearance. Blue Ridge wants to talk it over. And so the Yellow Jackets are going to meet at the mound. Coach White comes out to talk to Danner Owens. 2 outs in the inning. This has been a 2-out rally. As Owens, Garrett Rapier started the inning off with a double, ended up at second base. And Brandon, he advanced on I believe on a wild pitch. Brandon Frost got a walk, was served up a walk, and then Rhett Wingert knocks in the 2 runs off the double. And Jace LeSueur steps up behind him, hits a home run, the 2-run home run, and just like that, Snowflake able to plate 4 runs here in this second inning. We're in the bottom of the second with 2 outs, and Brevin Matthews at first base. Caden Cantrell at the plate after the conference on the mound. Owens. Oh, just misses inside. This is where it gets tough. You know, you don't get the benefit of the call after walking a few hitters. Umpire going to be a little stingier with that strike zone. So this one right across the beat of the plate, and that one's a called strike. So a ball and a strike to Cantrell. I mentioned Cantrell popped up in his first at-bat here today, and Cantrell in the season hitting .375. Owens, the curveball, and it looked like Cantrell was gonna offer on it. The appeal to the field umpire, they say he did not go around, so 2 balls and a strike to Cantrell. So throw over, Brevins back in time, in under the tag. When in doubt, toss over. Owens, 2-1, curveball strike. That one right across the heart of the plate. So 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Matthews. Or excuse me, to Cantrell, sorry. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Cantrell. This pitch, a called strike, and they retire Cantrell. Cantrell doesn't like it. Let's see if we can see where this one, that was close, right at the knees. And so Cantrell retired without a swing. That's the 3rd out. Snowflake will strand a runner, but they plate 4, and they go up 5 runs to 1. 3rd inning's next. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school baseball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back to Snowflake High School, where the Lobos lead at 5 runs to 1 over the Yellow Jackets. And we mentioned the parity in the East here as we take a look at the 3A East standings here as we get set for the Northland Pioneer College first pitch of the 3rd inning. Northland Pioneer College with tuition as low as $40 per credit hour. And we'll talk about that in a second. We see a squaring to bunt is Gage Martinez, who leads things off for Blue Ridge here in the 3rd. So we look at the top 4. Actually the top 5. We throw Payson into this conversation as well. You got Snowflake with a 5-2 region record. They're in first place, and a 5-2 record to Sholo. Swing and a miss for Martinez at the 0-1 pitch. And so Winslow with a 3-2 record as well. So we've got 3 teams with just 2 losses in the region. High fly ball, deep right field. This ball could be trouble. It's going to fall. Picked up by the right fielder in the gap between right center and headed to 3rd. Well, big turn at third. Big turn there at second base was Gage Martinez, and he gets the stop sign from Coach White at 3rd. Says nope, turn around, go back. So he's going to hold up, and we'll have a stand-up double to lead things off for Blue Ridge here in this 3rd inning. Down 4 runs, 5-1. That's going to bring up the top of the order. Gunnar Martinez to the plate here for Blue Ridge. And a line drive back up the box. This one's going to go right in front of the center fielder. It'll bounce in front of him. They'll hold up Gage at 3rd, as Gage had to honor the fly ball and wasn't able to get a good enough jump off second to score, but he's able to move up to 3rd. And Gunnar Martinez records his first hit of the afternoon. Will be at first base. So runners at the corners with John Peterson to the plate, who struck out looking in his last at bat. Peterson a 304 average as Cantrell throws over to first. And the first pitch pitch here is in the dirt. Down to second goes Martinez. That's Gunnar Martinez who heads into second. And it'll be recorded as a stolen base, I'm sure. So John Peterson now back in with runners at second and third. High fastball, boy, he liked that. That one was chin high, and Peterson went upstairs to try to get it, fouls it back. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Those look juicy, but they're lay off of them, my friend. And a swing and a miss at the breaking pitch. So right away, Cantrell able to get out in front now. The ball and 2 strikes to Peterson. And a called strike 3. Peterson retired without a swing for the second time this afternoon, out number 1. Brings up Cody Wallace, the catcher, who struck out in his last plate appearance. Wallace on the season hitting .400. And for Wallace, he's tied on the team for the most RBIs with Bryant. He and Bryant both have 10 RBIs, and there's 2 ducks sitting out there on the pond for Wallace right now as this one gets past Matthews, but a fast bounce back to the plate holds the runner at third. That's Gage Martinez at third, Gunnar Martinez at second, 1 out. Cody Wallace ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes to him. Cantrell, who started this contest off with a 3-up, 3-down first. One of the most efficient first innings we've seen. Couldn't get much better. He only threw 2 balls in those 3 plate appearances. And starting to show a little bit of signs of a little bit of fatigue here. As this pitch misses downstairs, and the 3-0 will put Wallace on to load him up. And you got to think that Cantrell wasn't too worried about putting him on. That puts the force back in place. Third baseman comes in on the grass. There's been in on the grass, I should say. First baseman will be in on the grass here. Shortstop at second base playing shallow. And Danner Owens to the plate for Blue Ridge, and a deep hit left field. This ball is deep, and it is gone. A Comfort Fit Dentures grand slam for Danner Owens. And Blue Ridge will take a 1-run lead. How about that? Danner Owens turned on that fastball and ripped it. Well, that's how you draw it up. You go back to the you go back to your backyard. Remember when you used to call those plays up? Bases loaded, 1 out. We're down by 4, and with 1 stroke of the bat, we're up by 1. Danner Owens. Or excuse me, we are tied. Martinez came in to score. Gage Martinez and Gunnar Martinez came in to score. Cody Wallace came in to score, and of course Danner Owens with the grand slam home run will have 4 RBIs added to his name, and that in the running for our Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game and our Beeler Orthodontic straight line play of the game. So we're tied at 5. And the first pitch to Threadgill was a called strike, and then this one a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. So Threadgill behind the count with 2 strikes. And the fastball fouled back. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Threadgill on the season hitting .455. And a pitch upstairs misses. So the 1-2 pitch now from Cantrell. Curveball had him backing out and a called strike 3. A backwards K for out number 2, and that brings up Brandon Bryant. The freshman for this Yellow Jacket squad. Bryant on the season hitting .387. First pitch called strike to him. Cantrell. The 1-0 pitch. Curveball outside and another strike. Caught the outside edge. So Cantrell painting the corners on the freshman here. It has him behind in the count 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, curveball, swung and missed, and Cantrell gets out of the inning, but not before the damage is done. We are tied at 5 runs as Blue Ridge able to get 4 across here in the third. Bottom of the third is next. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school baseball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Attention high school juniors and seniors. It's game time. Get ready to transform your life. Northland Pioneer College offers high school students the opportunity to earn college credit while in high school. Get ahead of the game. Complete college classes before you graduate. Visit npc.edu/advising to learn more. Northland Pioneer College. Expanding minds, transforming lives.
Welcome back. It is Lobos baseball here from Snowflake High School. The Snowflake Lobos hosting the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets today. We are tied at 5 as we go to the bottom of the third inning here. Danner Owens on the bump today for Blue Ridge, and Caleb Lyman will lead things off for Snowflake here in the third. Curveball strike to start things off to Lyman. Reminder, we were talking about 3 teams at the top of the East that have only 2 region losses. The pitch missed. This pitch misses downstairs, count even at 1-1. Those teams are Snowflake with a 5-2 record, Sholo with a 5-2 record, and Winslow with a 3-2 record. Winslow's got some region games to make up, so we'll see how things go for them. Snowflake split with Winslow though in the season. There's a ground ball up the middle and a base hit for Caleb Lyman. So Lyman at first base does his job to get aboard here to start things off in the bottom of the third. Tie ball game, 5 runs apiece. Easton Butler takes his .393 batting average with him to the plate now. In addition to those 3 teams at the top of the East, you have Blue Ridge and Payson with both 3 region losses. They round out the rest of the region. Blue Ridge, the 4-3 record. And here's a bunt attempt that's going to be foul. Lyman tried to get that out in front of home plate, but it hung up in the dirt. So everybody will return. Lyman back to first base. So Payson a 3-3 record, Blue Ridge a 4-3 record. And if Blue Ridge can get a win here today, it'll drop Snowflake. There'll be all kinds of trouble for the East because it'll drop Snowflake to a 5-3 record. There goes the runner. Pitch comes inside. The throwdown is going to get away from Gunnar Martinez. Gets out into right field, and Caleb Lyman will head to third, and he's in. So Lyman with the stolen base, and then an error to advance over to third. And the go-ahead run is 90 feet away. Easton Butler, I believe that pitch was a ball, so we got a ball and a strike. Well, now the scoreboard says 2 strikes. We'll see what the umpire says here. Curveball stays high, and a ball, 2 strikes. So it was 2 strikes on Butler. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, popped straight up, and the catcher comes in. Owens calls everybody off and makes the play, so he gets an easy out on Easton Butler. F1 on the card for out number 1, and that's a big out because it restores some confidence and brings up Garrett Rapier. Rapier hitting 150 on the season. Picked up his 3rd double of the year in his last at-bat. And then came around to score. And a called strike to him on the curveball. Owens has got some nasty movement on this pitch. Look at the curveball come down in and make the movement. Got about 13 or 14 inches of break on that curveball. This pitch, a called strike. So a couple of strikes to Rapier. Runner at 3rd, 1 out. The 0-2. In on the handle, and he slaps it foul for a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Down to the first base coach, Abe Bodden. I think Bodden dropped that one. He's getting razzed by the dugout. The 0-2 pitch again. Swung on and popped up, gets it over the head of Owens. In will come Lyman to score from 3rd. There's the go-ahead run as Lyman comes across. It'll be a base hit for Rapier as that one just got off to the right spot. So Rapier at first base. Ryan Caskey comes to the plate now for Snowflake. Caskey, the other ace on this team, pitching ace. Sharing time with Cantrell this season. They've got 2 excellent pitchers, which has set them up nicely. But they find their position at the top of the East right now in jeopardy with the loss last Friday, giving them their 2nd loss. They're no longer in sole possession of first place. They are tied, but by virtue of the tiebreaker, they remain in first place right now. This pitch is going to be chopped foul for a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. 1 out. 1 across here in the 3rd. Snowflake with a 1-run lead, 6-5. Ryan Caskey with a ball and a strike to him. Owens comes set at the belt. Peeks over his left shoulder at first. Curveball, called strike. That one starts out up high. Watch where this one starts up. That one starts up at the eyes and comes down at the top of the zone at the belt there. Ball, 2 strikes now to Caskey. And the 1-2 is in the dirt. And a throw down after the catcher missed it. Back in time is Rapier. Two balls, 2 strikes to Ryan Caskey.
Hey, let's go, eh? Right here,
Danner Owens. The 2-2 pitch, and it's chopped foul in front of the Snowflake dugout. Well, we are hoping that when the sun goes down, the wind will die down here. We're starting to feel a little reprieve. The wind is kind of shifted. It was blowing to straightaway centers, kind of shifted to the left side. Throw to first, gets away from the first baseman. And that is going to send Rapier to second base as the ball got away from Threadgill. Owens threw it in the dirt. And Rapier will stand at second base on the air. Brings up Ryan Caskey. Ryan Caskey now with an opportunity to score a run here. Caskey hitting .269 on the season, and the 2-2 pitch is a letter-high fastball that misses, and the catcher turns back and says, was that high? And the official says yes. Umpire says yes. So a full count now to Caskey. 1 out, runner at second. And the payoff pitch, curveball, just stayed high. Oh man, Owens was, a fraction too high. So a base on balls puts Caskey on first, which isn't a bad situation for Blue Ridge because the force is back in effect here. You're facing Brandon Frost, who walked in his last plate appearance, or his last at-bat, I should say. Plate appearance is correct, right? I forget how that scored. Anyway, runners at first and second, 1 out, Frost to the plate. See if Owens can get out of the jam. And the curveball swing and a miss, strike 1. And Owens had that one way out of the zone. You'll see the look at that one for Brandon Frost. Wind starting to shift back to straightaway center now. And a curveball called strike. Look at this break. That has got some great break on it. Throwing into the wind today, Owens' ball has been lively. And the 0-2 pitch. A high curveball, swung on, chopped to third. There's the step on the bag at third. Throw over to first, not in time. So it'll be a fielder's choice to get the lead runner. Rapier is retired for out number 2 on the fielder's choice. And Frost is aboard. It goes down 5-3, fielder's choice, to put him at first base. So Caskey at second, Frost at first. And top of the order, Rhett Wingert. He's 2 for 2 today with 2 RBIs, a single and a double. Wingert hitting .610 on the season, which misses outside, ball 1. Wingert's father played football for Eastern Arizona College. Was a wide receiver. That was back when they had leather helmets, I think. Wasn't quite that long ago. And this pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes to Wingert. Owens steps back on. Runners at first and second. 1 out. And this pitch misses inside. Three balls, no strikes to Wingert. We'll see if he's got the green light. Hitting .610, I'd give it to him. 3-0 pitch outside. He walked him. And the bases are loaded as Wingert heads down to first base. Ryan Caskey moves over to third. Brandon Frost at second. And now Rhett Wingert at first base with Jace LeSueur to the plate. Jace LeSueur hit the home run, the 2-run home run in the second. Put down the sacrifice bunt in the first. And a curveball misses for Owens. Well, I'll tell you, Owens looked like he was in control of this inning. And he's loaded the bases up here with 2 outs. He's desperate for a punch out here. There's a ground ball to Martinez at short. He throws to second, and they're out of the inning. Snowflake will strand 3. One across. Snowflake leads 6 runs to 5. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school baseball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Hungry for a win? Your stomach is always a winner at Aliberto's. Open daily 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., Aliberto's is the best place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner to satisfy your hunger for real fresh Mexican food. With locations in Sholo, Wagon Wheel, Pine Top, Taylor, Heber, Eager, and Holbrook, they're ready to satisfy your hunger and help your stomach feel like a winner. Aliberto's, real, fresh Mexican food.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Welcome back to Snowflake High School, where the Lobos lead it 6 runs to 5, 4th inning. And we look at the third baseman, Ryan Caskey. It's Cantrell shows bunt here. Squares and misses. Timmy Barber will make an offering at that one and miss it. So the 0-1 pitch is going to be a called strike on the outside edge to the left-hander, Timmy Barber. That one looked like a cut fastball from Cantrell. Not sure if it was, but it had some movement that direction. Here's a high fly ball to shallow center field. Center fielder comes under it and makes the grab. I believe that's Wingert out there in center field to retire Timmy Barber. See if we can catch a number. It looks like Wingert. Yep. So there's one gone. F8 on the card, and Dimitri Muncy, the designated hitter today for Blue Ridge, steps up to the plate. And a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball off the bat of Muncy. Back to the screen. Muncy hit into the fielder's choice for the 3rd out of the inning back in the 2nd. Here's a fly ball, shallow center. Rhett Wingert camps under it, makes the grab for out number 2. Wingert today 2 for 2 and a walk batting, and he's put out two hitters now. So in the running for our Aliberto's Hungry Player of the Game, Brett Wingert. That man there, Cantrell, also in the running as well, who's got 8 punch-outs today. And a swing and a miss had him way out in front of this pitch. And just couldn't catch up to it, just could not find it. Martinez. Pitch in the dirt. Ball and a strike to Martinez. Martinez, the 1-1 pitch, and he squares to bunt and has to snap the knees back to keep from getting hit by the inside pitch. Ball 2. Pretty athletic move there for Gage to get away from that pitch. 2 outs. 2-1 pitch from Cantrell. Misses outside. Ball 3. In the softball standings, Payson Longhorns are at the top of the region. As a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball on the attempted bunt for Martinez gets behind the screen, and the count runs full on Martinez. Behind Payson, it's Snowflake in second place, and Sholo in third in the East. And Snowflake and Sholo headed for a collision course this Friday as they get their first of two contests at Snowflake. We hope to have that one for you here on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com. The payoff pitch is swung on and missed, but it's in the dirt, so Brevin Matthews will have to throw it down to first. He does so successfully, and Cantrell records his 9th strikeout of the game. It's a 3-up, 3-down, top of the 4th for Blue Ridge, and Snowflake's half coming up next. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school baseball on iTalk 1067 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Hungry for a win? Your stomach is always a winner at Aliberto's. Open daily 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., Aliberto's is the best place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner to satisfy your hunger for real fresh Mexican food. With locations in Sholo, Wagon Wheel, Pine Top, Taylor, Heber, Eager, and Holbrook, they're ready to satisfy your hunger and help your stomach feel like a winner. Aliberto's, real, fresh Mexican food.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
Snowflake leads it here from Snowflake High School. They're up by a run, 6-5, as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning, their half. They've had 7 hits in this contest so far. And a called strike to start things off. And we lost our center camera, so we're going to quasi camera here. This is going to be a foul ball, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. And a swing and a miss at the 0-2 off for Matthews. A couple of base hits in this one today. RBI single and was stranded in the second. 0-2 Owens again. Misses outside for the first ball in the at-bat. We were talking about the Sholo and Snowflake softball teams. Sholo third in the Snowflake second. Snowflake yet to have to record a region loss. They are perfect on the season, as are the Longhorns, but the Longhorns conference themselves in place at the moment. Snowflake and Payson have the same record for region play. And for Sholo Lady Coop, their only losses have been to Payson. The 1-2 pitch missed side and hits Matthews on the leg, so he the hard way. Batsman to put Matthews at first. And Coach White to talk to home plate umpire. Doesn't look too of a discussion. She's probably just asking for an explanation. Cantrell pop out victim in the first inning. Looking in the he would love to redeem him sitting in the 4 spot today. Hasn't been on base yet. a runner at first. He puts down the gets going. Baseman on, throws to Barber, and the out is required. Or excuse me. No, throw. Umpire says safe. So Cantrell with a base hit on the bunt. He was trying to put down a second. He puts Matthew at second base, and Cantrell will be awarded a hit. Although the hasn't put the hit up on the board yet, so my book's not official, but I don't know how you charge that in air. I mean, charged it as hard as he could, made the throw. The stretch was great at first base by and Cantrell beat it out. And in front of Owens, Owens lost the handle to get the lead to get runner, but it fell out of his hand. So Brevin Matthews safe at third, at second, and will be at. So Easton Butler will step up for Snowflake here, but first Blue Ridge wants to talk it over. And we talk a little bit more about our programming coming up on Friday. We hope to have a softball game for you here at Snowflake High School. We've been hampered by internet issues, and the softball field doesn't have internet. We've had some requests for the softball games, but it's tough for us to do softball games where we don't have internet. We're kind of restricted to where we can plug into an internet connection. Our Verizon internet hasn't been working as well as it used to. And part of that is because they've made some modifications to their so-called quote-unquote unlimited plan, which really only gives you 15 gigs. And there's a chopper to third. Barber's got it. Throw to first to get the lead runner. And that retires the first out of the contest as Easton Butler hits into the fielder's choice. Brevin Matthews is out number one. So to go down 5-2 on the card, fielder's choice to retire Matthews. And this pitch in the dirt. Meanwhile, Cantrell moved up to third base on the play. Lyman's at second. And actually, Cantrell's got a courtesy runner, I believe. We'll check that for you here in a second. And a curveball called strike to Rapier. Ball and a strike to Rapier. I don't know why. I'll tell you, if Rapier's hitting 150 on the season, if that's an accurate number, he hasn't shown it today. He's got a double and a base hit. He's come in to score once. And a chopper towards the first base. Throw it to home for the force out at home. And Cantrell's courtesy runner, which is, check it for you, number 11. If I can find my paper here. Oh, that's Tristan Clough, who came in to run for Cantrell. So Rapier hits into the fielder's choice. Clough is out number 2. And this goes down 3-2 on the card. Fielder's choice. And everybody moves up. Lyman now at third, Butler at second, and Rapier at first base. Caskey to the plate. And a high fastball hit to Barber. Barber catches it on the infield grass, throws it over to retire Caskey, and the Yellow Jackets get out of the inning after they loaded them up. Snowflake strands 3. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school baseball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
It's a tough game out there. We can help you reach your goals and come out victorious. Need help paying for college? Let the financial aid experts at Northland Pioneer College help you qualify for federal, institutional, or tribal grants. See our website at npc.edu for details. Northland Pioneer College. Expanding minds, transforming lives.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
6 runs to 5. Snowflake leads it as we head to the 5th inning. Top of the order. And Gunnar Martinez will step to the plate. Gunnar Martinez, strikeout victim in the first. Got a base hit, came around to score in the 3rd inning. Part of that 4-run third. See, he was part of that. Yeah, he came in on the grand slam by Dan Owens, which, by the way, is in the running for our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game. It's also in the running for our Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile. Ooh, pitch comes inside on Martinez. It has him ducking away. 2 balls and a strike to Martinez. Looking for another Comfort Fit Dentures home run are the Yellow Jackets as he fouls this one back. A Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball off the bat of Gunnar Martinez. Martinez had himself an outstanding night on the bump for Blue Ridge, but gave up 5 in the 5th and. Or no, gave up. I'm sorry. I think it was 3 in the 4th. Well, I'm gonna stop guessing. I'll have to go look back at the card. Pitch downstairs, and Cantrell walks Gunnar Martinez. So Martinez will head down to first base here. Brings up John Peterson. Peterson has struck out twice, 0 for 2 today. Both times looking. See if he can get the bat off the shoulder here today, or in this plate appearance. We are top of the 5th inning here from Snowflake High School. Peterson looking to bunt here and doesn't get it down. Looks like it fouled off of his knuckles. Matthews smiling. And a throw over to first, back in time, standing up is Gunnar Martinez. Martinez, one of those headsy players. He's just got a good baseball mind. And if you're Cantrell, you don't like him on the base paths because he can cause you some trouble. Pitch comes inside on Peterson, and he fouls it off again. A Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Trying to get the bunt down now with 2 strikes on him. Coach White comes in to talk to him at the third base side as Brevin Matthews will have a conference at the bump with Cantrell. And you see Cantrell smiling, still having a good time. Gunnar Martinez at first base. Brevin Matthews still smiling. Peterson back in. 1-run lead for Snowflake. They lead it 6-5 here. With the go-ahead at the plate, there's a tapper to third, no play at second. And a throw over to first. Pulled the first baseman off, but then they're able to tag Peterson. Right there, Peterson out on the play. Nice replay by our camera crew there as John Peterson is retired. It'll go down 5-3 on the card for out number 1, and that'll bring up Cody Wallace. But nonetheless, he does his job by moving Martinez up to second. So the tying run now is at second base, and Cody Wallace fouls this one back for a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Wallace, left-handed hitter, struck out, drew a walk so far today. And a foul ball left field line, out of play. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Cantrell's been pretty sharp working ahead of the hitters today, and we've seen him be pretty efficient throughout most of the day. Apart from his third inning where he loaded up the bases and gave up a grand slam, he's had a pretty perfect day. He's got 9 strikeouts on the afternoon. Takes a peek, and time is called as the umpire will award Wallace a timeout here, as Cantrell was taking a little too much time for Wallace's liking. No balls, 2 strikes to Wallace, and a chopper back up the middle. It's a high chopper, fielded by the shortstop, over to first in time. And that'll move the runner, the tying run. Gunnar Martinez is now just 90 feet away with Wallace retired for out number 2. And that was a good play for the shortstop, Jace LeSueur. Snowflake doing a good job that time, because that ball hung up there in the air for a long time. LeSueur had to make a quick throw to first. Danner Owens will try to help his cause again. Last time that bat, he hit that grand slam home run. He's in the running right now for our Aliberto's Hungry Player of the Game, brought to you by Aliberto's, real fresh Mexican food, Aliberto's. Called strike on the curveball for the first pitch, and this pitch in the dirt. Ball and a strike now to Danner Owens. Martinez at third, 2 outs. Yellow Jackets down by a run. Martinez the tying run, and Owens, who's already shown he's got the power to go yard, who had the grand slam in the third inning at the plate. And now 2 balls and a strike to him as the 1-1 pitch missed in the dirt. And time called as Owens calls for it. And now Matthews going to run out to talk to Cantrell. Cantrell today, as we mentioned, 9 strikeouts. Can't get much better than that. He'd love to get that third inning back, though. I'm sure if you talk to him, that's going to be the one stain on his resume that he did not feel too good about. Still a lot of ball to play, though, so we'll see how things go. Another Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball as Owens reaches outside the zone that time to foul that one back. A Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. You see him leaning out there. Cantrell. The 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3. Cantrell gets out of the inning. Gunnar Martinez, the tying run, is stranded at third base. We go to the bottom of the 5th with the Lobos up by a run. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school softball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide at iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Attention high school juniors and seniors. It's game time. Get ready to transform your life. Northland Pioneer College offers high school students the opportunity to earn college credit while in high school. Get ahead of the game. Complete college classes before you graduate. Visit npc.edu/advising to learn more. Northland Pioneer College. Expanding minds, transforming lives.
Well, welcome back to Snowflake High School as we get papers blowing all over the place. It's been pretty tough today to keep things organized. In fact, I'm gonna make some changes here. I got paperweights all over the place that are starting to, this wind's starting to pull my paperweights away. And well, we don't need a shot of me. It's not important. 6-5 ball game. Snowflake is in the lead, and they looking for runs to get some things going here. Frost will lead things off for them here in this bottom of the 5th inning. Called strike to Frost. Try to get some pictures here real quick. And a swing and a miss at the 1-2 pitch. I gotta find my. I gotta find my pencil. I don't know what happened to my pencil. Grab another one here. I'll tell you, can't wait till I get to the major leagues and I can sit inside of a press box at one of these games. So excuse me, that was all
right, get set now. Stay hot, come on.
Yeah, so Frost was the strikeout victim here. For out number 1, there's a drive to right field. Right fielder going to go back on it. This one's going to get away from the right fielder, but falling down was Rhett Wingert at first base. Otherwise, he's got at least a triple on that play. His dad was up here filming it, and you see him coming into the bag upset with himself, but nonetheless, he's got himself a double. So he'll stand at second base. 1 out in the inning. And Jace LeSueur comes up for Snowflake. And we get a timeout. Coach Lang wants to talk things over. Well, they're gonna collect the hitting gear for Wingert. Wingert wears a pad on his left, or his right hand, his lead hand there when he hits. Coach Lane collecting that from him. So the pitch to LeSueur, a curveball swung on and missed. So a strike to LeSueur. The 0-1 pitch now from Danner Owens. Curveball in the dirt. Looking at Owens' resume today, he's allowed a run back in the first. He allowed 4 runs in the second, 1 run in the third. Bases were loaded in the fourth, and he got out of the jam. It was bases loaded, no outs, and got out of the jam. There's a base hit. Wingert around third base. He's headed for home, and Wingert will come in to score on an RBI double. Jace LeSueur scoots into second base on the play. So LeSueur with another RBI to his name. He's got 3 ribbies today for Snowflake. He's responsible for 3 of the 7 Snowflake runs. Snowflake now up by 2 runs with Brevin Matthews to the plate. He got a base hit to score a run in the first, a base hit in the second, was hit by pitch back in the 4th inning, was hit into the fielder's choice for the first out of that inning. And a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball back to the screen. Matthews behind in the count, 0-1. Matthews fouls back the 0-1, and the 0-2 misses downstairs for a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out in the inning. Runner at second base is Jace LeSueur. And this pitch misses downstairs. Two-two pitch here for Matthews. Owens peeking back at second, and the 2-2 delivery is up towards his ear hole. He ducks out of the way, and the count runs full. Owens is through 4 1/3 so far. Love to get the next 2 hitters here and get himself into that 6th inning. There's a drive to right field. This one's going to be right to the right fielder, though. Right fielder takes some steps over towards the line, able to make the grab. Tagging from second, though, is LeSueur. LeSueur comes in, head first slide, and he scores. Oh, brother. LeSueur tagging on the play all the way. And there you see the slide. He's definitely safe as the ball got away from the catcher. Wallace wasn't able to hang on to the throw from the right fielder. The right fielder for Blue Ridge, though, does a nice job making the play. That's not an easy play with the sun in his eyes to make the grab. That's Martinez, Gage Martinez out there in right field, who makes the great play to retire Matthews, but Matthews is going to come up with the sacrifice fly. So the sacrifice fly to score. LeSueur from second. Here's a shot to a base hit just past the diving Martinez. So Cantrell is aboard, and we see Clough come in to run for him. So Cantrell will be awarded the base hit. 2 runs across for Snowflake here in the bottom of the 5th. They lead at 8-5. They came into this inning with a 1-run lead. There's a snap throw back to first base from Cody Wallace. We saw Wallace in their game was able to get Rhett Wingert out at first base on a controversial call, but nonetheless a good throw by Wallace. And there's a ground ball that's going to be hit to Martinez. Martinez stays on it, picks it up, fires to first, and retires Lyman for out number 3. 6-3 on the card. Snowflake will strand a runner. They score 2, and they go up 8-5 as we head to the 6th inning. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school baseball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Show Low Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Show Low Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Show Low Ford has the best deal. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Hungry for a win? Your stomach is always a winner at Aliberto's. Open daily 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., Aliberto's is the best place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner to satisfy your hunger for real fresh Mexican food. With locations in Show Low, Wagon Wheel, Pine Top, Taylor, Heber, Eager, and Holbrook, they're ready to satisfy your hunger and help your stomach feel like a winner. Aliberto's, real, fresh Mexican food.
Snowflake leads at 8-5 here. 6th inning here for the Snowflake Lobos. As we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, Snowflake trying to avenge a loss last Friday night. Snowflake was upset by this Blue Ridge team, 8-6. Blue Ridge had a big 5-run 5th inning to give them the lead. There's a chopper off the bat of Threadgill up the middle. The Swear with the play at short, throws it over to first and retires Threadgill. First out of the inning, that'll bring up Brennan Bryant. Bryant hitting .357 as a freshman in his freshman year. How about that? Got a base hit to drive in a run back in the 2nd. He struck out in the 3rd. First pitch misses outside, ball 1. One of the challenges we've seen here for this East region is they've been beating up on each other as Bryant gets a high fly ball to right center field. The center fielder, Rhett Wingert, comes over and calls for the ball and makes the play for out number 2. F8 on the card. We talked about the standings, how there's 4 teams that are really in the running for everything here in the East, but the problem for the East is since there's been so much parity in the East and they've beaten up on each other, is it's cost them some power points. We had, I think we had 4 teams in the power points last week, and I believe there's only 2 left. Ooh, a swing and a miss here. Timmy Barber swinging at the curveball. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 6th inning. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. Gets away from Matthews. But up the first base line he goes to pick it up, and he fires it to first, and Barber is retired for out number 3. So we go strikeout victim. And 2-3 on the card. And that is I believe that's the 10th strikeout, maybe the 11th strikeout for Cantrell today. Bottom of the 6th inning is next. Snowflake leading 8-5. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school baseball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide at iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
Going back through the scorecard here to count Cantrell's strikeouts. He's got 11 strikeouts today, and Caden Cantrell is in the running for our Aliberto's Hungry Player of the Game, brought to you by Aliberto's. Real fresh Mexican food, Aliberto's. Timmy Barber will come in relief here for Danner Owens to start things off in the bottom of the 6th inning. So Owens will not be able to record the win here today. If I recall correctly, he came into this contest 3-1 with a 3-1 win-loss record. So he'll drop a 3-2 on, well, it won't be recorded a loss if Blue Ridge can come back here. But down 3 runs here, bottom of the 6th inning. It'll come down to the final at-bat for Blue Ridge in the 7th to decide this contest. For Snowflake, leading off the inning, it'll be Easton Butler. And Butler turns on this one and will hit a lazy line drive to left field. And Martinez with a diving catch. Boy, tell me we've got that one on replay. That one in the running for our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game. We don't have the replay, but Gunnar Martinez lays out, and we'll go ahead and call it. That is our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile. As Gunnar Martinez flashing the leather out there at shortstop to retire Butler. So F6 on the call. And Garrett Rapier to the plate. First pitch to him. And this one fouled back for a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. So I believe that's the 2nd strike to Garrett Rapier. Swing and a miss. Rapier is retired for a strikeout. Timmy Barber gets the 2nd punch out of the inning. Barber recorded the win against in that upset victory on Friday. Timmy Barber, I don't think he's allowed an earned run yet. Barber's been an outstanding relief pitcher for Blue Ridge this year. I believe he's a junior. And checking into the Snowflake lineup here will be number 7, replacing Ryan Caskey. And a called strike. If I can get my lineup card up here without losing my book. I may not be able to. It may not be happening. I'll tell you, the wind has been miserable today. It's helped the hitters, though, as we've seen a couple of Comfort Fit Denture home runs. As you see the swing and the miss at the 0-1 offering there. Cody Wallace will take a trip to the mound to talk to Timmy Barber, make sure that they're on the same page. For Snowflake, this is Ashton Munger. And the 0-2 pitch misses. Ball and 2 strikes to Munger. Saw Munger DHing the other day. And a swing and a miss. Barber has a 1-2-3-6. So it'll be a 3-run lead for Snowflake as we head to the 7th. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school baseball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide at iTalk1067.com.
I got this. Don't take time out of your busy day. Let Mountain Mobile Auto Glass come to you. All our technicians are certified by the National Auto Glass Safety Council. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass will give you $50 cash, free movie passes, and free dinner.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
It's a tough game out there. We can help you reach your goals and come out victorious. Need help paying for college? Let the financial aid experts at Northland Pioneer College help you qualify for federal, institutional, or tribal grants. See our website at npc.edu for details. Northland Pioneer College. Expanding minds, transforming lives.
Want to remind you, today's contest brought to you by Northland Pioneer College, the lowest tuition in the state of Arizona, with credit hours starting as low as $40 per credit hour. Northland Pioneer College, proud sponsor of high school baseball in the White Mountains. Make sure you let your student know that when they're looking for a college to go to always check out Northland Pioneer College. Dimitri Muncy leads things off for Blue Ridge here in the 7th. They're down 3 runs. Down 8-5, and a curveball misses outside as Cantrell has gone the distance so far, pitched through 6 innings so far, and is in the running for our Alberto's Hungry Player of the Game, brought to you by Alberto's, real fresh Mexican food. Ball and a strike now to Muncy. The 1-1 pitch to Muncy. Downstairs, called strike. Just catches the lower edge of the strike zone. Right at the knees of Muncy here. See it just cross at the knees. Cantrell has hit his spots today and been extremely efficient. I don't know what his pitch count is, but it can't be too much. And the 1-2 pitch is in the dirt, swung on by Muncy and missed. The throw down to first to guarantee the out, and there's one gone here in the bottom of the, or top of the 7th. So it's a strikeout victim number 12 today for Cantrell. And so if we can get a shot of Cantrell here after this one, we'll put it in. Gage Martinez. Give it to King of 4. No, don't get. I want to do it after this out. Gage Martinez. First pitch strike. And this one misses, so count evens at a ball and a strike. We were talking about as the one pitch is called strike 2. As we were talking about the power rankings, Blue Ridge is sitting 17 right now. As Gage Martinez is going to line a base hit to right field, and he's aboard. And nice play there by Gage Martinez. Well, we go to our Alberto's Hungry Player of the Game, brought to you by Alberto's, real fresh Mexican food. And that young man there, Cantrell, has 12 strikeouts today, is right now in front 8-5. He's our Alberto's Hungry Player of the Game, brought to you by Alberto's real fresh Mexican food. Throw over to first. Back in time is Martinez. 1 out in the inning. Yellow Jackets need 3 here, down 8 runs to 5. Top of the order, Gunnar Martinez at the plate. He drew a walk, struck out in the first, base hit in the third, and got a walk in the 5th. Talked about how dangerous he is. That's his younger brother there at first base. The underclassman getting worked a little bit by Cantrell to make sure he can keep him where he's at. Gives you a sense for just how important these Martinez players are to this Yellow Jacket team, as Cantrell paying that much attention to Gage Martinez, given the fact that they've got 1 out. They're only 2 outs away from winning this game, a 3-run lead, with the tying run is on deck still. And this pitch misses outside. Brevin Matthews was just about to throw down to first. He lost the handle on the ball. So 2 balls, no strikes to Martinez. Cantrell's curveball misses outside, so 3-0, and Martinez is going to look down to Coach White and see if he's got the go-ahead. White gives him a sign. The 3-0 pitch from Cantrell. He comes set at the belt, throws at his head, and knocks him down. And that's going to be a base on balls. Martinez stared down Cantrell, but base on balls is delivered up. And Cantrell maybe in a little bit of trouble here. That's going to bring the tying run to the plate. We may have been premature on our Alberto's Hungry Player of the game, as now Blue Ridge with John Peterson, who is 0 for 3 today. 2 strikeouts and a ground out to the plate. He's due, hitting .304 on the season. And a throw back to second, gets into center field, but Gage Martinez will hold up as Rhett Wingert comes in from center field to throw that one in. And the first pitch to Peterson. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball, out of play behind the screen. Cantrell has had very few miscues today, but when he's had miscues, Blue Ridge has made him pay. The worst on the afternoon was back in the 3rd inning, where he loaded the bases, and Danner Owens made him pay with a grand slam. Owens, by the way, was in the running for our Alberto's Hungry Player of the game. But we're going to give Owens today our Deemer's Glass shattering hit of the game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Best place to call when you need quality glass at affordable prices. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN. That grand slam home run was our Deemer's Glass shattering hit of the game. And a strikeout here on Peterson for out number 2, and Snowflake is 1 out away from getting out of here with the win. They lead it 8 runs to 5. And Cody Wallace comes to the plate. He's the tying run now. Runners at first and second. Down by 3 with Wallace at the plate. First pitch to him is in the dirt. Ball 1. Jackets need 3 here to force the bottom half of the 7th. Otherwise, Snowflake gets out of here with an 8-5 win. And there's a deep fly ball to center field. That's going way back, and that, my friends, is gone. Oh, brother! A Comfort Fit Dentures home run, and we see 1 run in. That's Gage Martinez. Gunnar Martinez comes in, and Cody Wallace comes in, and Blue Ridge has just tied the ball game on a Comfort Fit Dentures home run. Smile, Comfort Fit Dentures. Cody Wallace to straightaway center, and there's probably a hole in the Magic fan out there in center field. That one was a bomb. Third home run of the game that we've watched. We've had a grand slam, a 2-run home run, and now a 3-run home run. We're one home run away from the cycle on home runs, if that's a thing. I don't know if anybody cares about my humor, but anyway, Martinez comes across. Both Gunner and Gage come across to score. So we get the 3-run home run here off the bat of Blue Ridge. So Blue Ridge has a grand slam and a 3-run homer today. And Snowflake, I'm trying to remember if they may have had 2. I know they had 1. Let's see. Jace LeSueur had the 2-run home run in the second inning. Snowflake's going to change the pitcher here. Coach Lang maybe left Cantrell in a little too long here. But he wanted to give him the complete game win here today, and unfortunately Cantrell not able to record the win, as we're tied now at 8. So Danner Owens will be at the plate here for Blue Ridge. The new pitcher for Snowflake is Jace LeSueur, who came in relief at Blue Ridge as well, and he did a fine job. We'll see how he does here, as we thought this game was wrapping up, and just like that, at the 5:30 mark in the afternoon, we're tied at 8. So Danner Owens steps in, Jace LeSueur kicks and deals, and the curveball goes up over the head of Owens for ball 1. We're in the top half of the 7th, tied at 8. Nobody on, 2 outs in the inning. Which misses outside. 2 out, 3-run home run for Cody Wallace. And that one in the running for our, I guess we've already called our Beal Orthodontic straight line play of the game, but call another one. There's a chopper up over the head of the third baseman, and Danner Owens gets aboard on the base hit. Gets into left field, the relay play in. They'll chase Owens back to the bag at first. Danner Owens on the afternoon on a strikeout. He's 3 for 4 now with the strikeout and the grand slam. TJ Threadgill to the plate now for the Yellow Jackets with Owens at first. The kick in the deal, and the curveball hangs up inside, and it's going to be a called strike as Threadgill was bailing out on that one. That's the worst feeling as a hitter. No balls and a strike. LeSueur throws over his head. There goes the runner. Throw goes into center field, and headed to third. It's Owens. Owens, a dive into third base. He's there in time. So a stolen base and an error to put Owens at third base. So there's your go-ahead run 90 feet away. And so Threadgill with a 1-1 pitch lines it up for an RBI here, and it's a fastball on the outside edge. Official umpire says just a little too high here. But that one was close. The 2-1 from LeSueur. Caught the outside corner for strike 2. It's an even count. 2 outs, go ahead, run at third. And the 2-2 pitch, curveball stays high and the count runs full. Well, if you like excitement, you'll find it here at Snowflake High School. Boy, it's been a great game today with an 8-8 ball game. We've seen a little bit of everything and a ton of Comfort Dentures home runs. So we see a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball on the payoff pitch. We were an out away of this game being done. And Cody Wallace steps up and says, not too soon, iTalk 106.7. I'm going to knock in a 3-run home run and tie it up. And a ground ball to first. That'll be an easy out for out number 3. Threadgill retired. And we're tied at 8 as we go to the bottom of the 7th. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school baseball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Hungry for a win? Your stomach is always a winner at Aliberto's. Open daily 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., Aliberto's is the best place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner to satisfy your hunger for real fresh Mexican food. With locations in Sholo, Wagon Wheel, Pine Top, Taylor, Heber, Eager, and Holbrook, they're ready to satisfy your hunger and help your stomach feel like a winner. Aliberto's. Real, fresh Mexican food.
Welcome back to Snowflake High School. We're tied at 8. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. We were talking about the power rankings. Last week, there were 4 East teams that were in the running in the power rankings, meaning in the top 16. Maybe it was 3.5, but I can't remember. Anyway, this after the loss Snowflake suffered on Friday, Snowflake moved down to number 12 in the power rankings. Winslow's at 16, Blue Ridge is at 17, and Payson's at 22. And the reason we talk about the top 16 is you got to be in the top 16 to make it to the state tournament. Now, of course, the seeding for the tournament is going to be determined by a panel of coaches and experts from around the region. But you know, your power ranking is going to play a big part in that. As we get a leadoff double here, as that hits just inside the line on the left field side, and Frost is aboard with a leadoff double. Brandon Frost stands at second base. There's your winning run with no outs and the top of the order up. Rhett Wingert will come to the plate. Well, that's a big shot by Frost. Let's get a shot of the hitter now. And we're going to get a shot now of Rhett Wingert. As that's Frost there. Here's Wingert. He comes up to the plate, having hit 3 for 3 today with a walk. And we have yet to see him. Oh, they're gonna walk him, and that's a wise move. It'll be a walk. That was almost a guarantee win. Coach Lang says, nope, we're not giving it. And it's not going to. Or Coach White says, we're not going to give it to you that easily. Because Rhett Wingert, as in the broadcast we've seen him, he's been perfect. He has not missed on a plate appearance. We've had him. He was 4 for 4 on Friday night against Winslow. He was a perfect 3 for 3. Here today, he's 3 for 3 with a walk. And so Rhett Wingert, the real deal, hitting .610 on the season. And I don't think anybody would pitch to him in that circumstance, even though Timmy Barber went 1-2-3 in the 6th with 2 strikeouts. But Jace LeSueur doesn't offer you very much relief because LeSueur hit the double to score a run back in the 5th, hit the 2-run home run in the 2nd, had the sacrifice bunt in the 1st. So we'll see what happens here. His only miscue was on a fielder's choice in the 3rd. And the first pitch is across for a strike. Brandon Frost at second, Wingert at first base. Frost is the winning run. Jace LeSueur with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, line drive to right. Wingert gonna round the bag at right. It gets through the gap, that's Frost gonna round the bag at third, and he'll come in to score. And it's a walk-off single for Jace LeSueur as the Snowflake Lobos are gonna win it here today, 9-8. How about that? How about an awesome play as you see Martinez go out there and hug the Snowflake players, saying congratulations to him. And Jace LeSueur comes off as the hero today with the RBI single to score the run. Folks, next Friday, we hope to be back here in Snowflake for a softball game as the Snowflake Lady Lobos will host the Cougars. Now, the Cougars on the season only have 2 region losses. Both of those come to the number 1 team in the region, the Payson Longhorns. And Snowflake has yet to suffer a region loss, but find themselves in the 3rd position, find themselves in the 2nd position due to the fact that Payson has been so fantastic, not only in region play, but also in conference play. Snowflake Lady Lobos with 1 conference loss, and the only blemish on their record, they're sitting in 2nd place right now. So number 1 and number 2 in the region will face off on Friday. We hope to have the coverage for you. If we can work out our internet issues, we'll be there for you on Friday afternoon. That's going to wrap things up for us. We say thank you to the entire crew here tonight. Ashley Harley back in the studio. We say thank you to our tech director, Nathan Hill, and our senior Juicy graphics designer, Chris Bennett, who makes things look really awesome. And if you want to know why our broadcast looks so good, it's because of that man right there, the 22-time Emmy Award winning senior Juicy graphics designer, Chris Bennett. For the rest of the crew, I'm Camden Smith. Until Friday, we say so long, everybody.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school baseball on iTalk 106.7 KNKI Pine Top and iTalk1067.com. Brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Octopus Car Wash, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Little Bluebird Studios, Comfort Fit Dentures, and Alberto's. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 106.7 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Kopaniki communications station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without the expressed written consent of iTalk 106.7 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.